Welcome to the Gentle PathCast, a quiet space for slow living, gentle productivity, and reclaiming your natural pace. I'm Laila, and each episode invites you to pause, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. We all know the feeling. Someone snaps at you, a manager looks at you funny, or a friend goes quiet and your mind immediately jumps to, what did I do wrong? For years, I turned everything back on myself. If a colleague used a certain tone, I replayed it endlessly in my mind. When a family member stayed silent too long, I convinced myself it was because of something I had done. Even a passing look from a manager ruined my whole day. I came home feeling sad, angry, and hurt, wasting evenings over-analyzing conversations. But here's the truth. In most cases, probably 90%, the situation had nothing to do with me. People carry their own lives, stresses, and struggles. They may feel tired, distracted, or simply wired to communicate differently. Their actions reflect what they hold inside, not who I am. Now, instead of spiraling, I pause. I remind myself of my sphere of influence. I take a deep breath and I repeat, this doesn't have to be about me. Of course, it isn't always easy. When I feel tired or I carry stress of my own, my thoughts can wander back into overthinking. Yet, with growing confidence, I find it easier to look at these moments with clarity instead of blame. This practice doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. Rather, it softens the reflex to take everything personally. It encourages approaching interactions with curiosity instead of judgment. Giving the benefit of the doubt eases overthinking and lowers conflict. It creates space for empathy in place of assumptions. For example, the colleague who sounded short might feel overwhelmed with deadlines. The friend who stayed quiet could have been caught up in family matters. The stranger who didn't smile may have been lost in thought. None of these scenarios define your worth. By remembering this, you not only protect your own peace, but also meet others with compassion. So how can you practice empathy in daily life? Pause before reacting. Ask if there could be another explanation. Assume positive intent. Allow people the chance to be human. Stay grounded. Don't let every glance or tone of voice shake your balance. Reflect with kindness. Notice when you take things personally and gently redirect your thoughts. You can't control how others act, but you can choose how to respond. By giving the benefit of the doubt, you release unnecessary self-blame, reduce conflict, and carry yourself with more calm. This isn't about ignoring poor behavior or avoiding real conversations. It's about remembering that not everything circles back to you. And that reminder in itself is a quiet kind of freedom. If this episode brought you a little calm or clarity, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might like it too. You can find more reflections, blog posts, and gentle inspirations at thegentlepath.life. or follow along on Instagram or Pinterest at thegentlepath.life. Until next time, take care of your pace.